Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Reverse 1999 reaction. It's been a minute since I've listened to a song from this game, and Nerian in the comments, just like many times before, has been kind of prodding at me to get to this one for about a month now. So I was like, you know what? It's been a while. I have a day. Let's get back to Reverse 1999. So I guess without further ado, this is Go Together. I don't know what to expect as per usual, so let's find out. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Yo! We landed in the funk zone. One of my favorite vibes of all time immediately, eh? Ooh! Hell yeah! I'm immediately on board. I'm really excited to hear the chorus of this one. Alright. Getting to the bridge. Ooh! It was so smooth! Ooh! One of my favorite things about funk. They don't really need to build much. They're just constantly up there at that energy all the time. So when you get to the chorus, it's just like, oh hey, it's just a smooth entrance. Hell yeah. Love that syncopation on the vocals there. Did it again. A little bit of a breakdown. Ooh, the wah and the bass. Hell yeah. I'm vibing. God, this bass line is really fun. Woo! The delay, dude. I'm just vibing more than anything else with this one. God, those vocals, dude! What power! Incredibly tasteful vocal runs. Amazing grit to that voice. What a texture. Yo, Aretha Franklin who? Excuse me? Wow. Alright, Bluepoch. That's it. You've made an enemy out of me by not asking me to cover that song. Excuse you? Alright? We now have beef. I can no longer support you because you didn't think to DM me and be like, yo, we know how absolutely much you adore funk. Would you like to do something with us? How dare you? I'm kidding, of course. But man, that would have been such a blast. I still might. Honestly, that's such a fun song. I'm at least gonna do a drum short to that on my shorts on YouTube and TikTok and stuff. So look forward to that. That's definitely happening. That's too fun to not do. I love everything about that. I want that song in and around my mouth.
In and around your mouth.
That is so much fun. That is such an engaging listen, such a high energy, such an absolutely funkadelic riff. I loved the bass. The drums were really simple, really clean, very simple for a lot of funk with drums, but you don't really need too much. You can add a fill here or there, but at the end of the day, when you're sitting in the pocket, enjoying that funk and just feeling that rhythm, keeping consistent, that to me is what's fun about funk drums. It's one of my favorite genres to play because everyone around you is having such a good time that you feel like you're a part of that. You are. You're the one keeping them in that funky groove, keeping that rhythm and vibe alive as the drummer. And I think that one of the most centric genres of all time for a drummer is funk. Not because we do a bunch of stuff in funk as a drummer, but because we're the heart of funk as drummers. The rhythm section as a whole, the bass especially with this one, I was loving every little bit of it, and I'm gonna listen to it at least 5 more times between the time you're seeing this and the time I'm recording it. But all of my own hype aside, I think this song is absolutely a blast. I don't know too much about the genre when it comes to like the music theory and stuff. I'm still learning music theory, so I can't break it down too much. I think this song might be a shift between C and E minor, specifically because of some of the chords being used. The reason I'm not positive on that is because I know that they love to use sevenths, and those can kind of trip me up when it comes to the theory side of things. So I don't want to say that they're making the song in E minor or C because I don't know for sure as a result of those sevenths being in there kind of messing me up. But I did notice when I was listening to it, this is pretty common with funk stuff, but it seemed to kind of just sit on the one like note, like the one chord, basically the whole verse, and it only started having any sort of upwards movement when it got to that bridge and it started doing the pre-chorus into the main chorus, and then you started feeling the song moving along. And again, I'm pretty sure that's fairly common in funk from at least what I know of funk music. I think that's a pretty commonplace, but I love that about it. I think that it's really neat that you can have an entire song kind of rely on that one chord in that one spot, and you just have people move slightly around but within that chord. And the only time you really look for that progression is when you're ready to lift the energy instead of moving it up and down like a more standard song would. It's just something about funk that makes it feel that much more like you're being drug along with this energy, that it keeps you there locked into one place and doesn't really allow for any movement until they're ready to see you start to move. And I really do think, at least from the outside looking in, that's probably one of the keys to why funk works so well for dance, is because this whole time you're kind of getting in this groove and you're starting to feel it out, but you're not really feeling it too much yet. You're kind of letting things just, boil and simmer inside, and then the second that it starts to build up, you're like, oh. And I think that's really what the key of funk is as a whole. I think that this is an absolute blast of a song. I think the lyrics are fun for what it's worth. I don't know anything about the game or its gameplay really, but I think the lyrics were fun. I think that the whole song in general, the whole way it's written, has a lot of extra energy. There's so many layers on top of things. I know I've nerded out about the bass already, plenty of that. The effects they put on, very funky, different pedal settings on both the guitar and the bass. Just a lot of playfulness and high energy that really went into this one, so I love it. I don't know who wrote it or who sang it. I could not find any detail on that, so if anyone knows, please let me know. But I loved the voice, I loved the composition. I just don't know who worked on it, but that's kind of a shame because this is a blast of a song, and even though I did say it as a joke earlier, I am a little bit bummed that they didn't go, hey, this guy loves funk, even though why would they know? I talk about it all the time, but that doesn't mean that a random company is gonna know better. So if anybody out there works with Bluepoch, please let them know that I adore this song specifically, and if they have anything near this energy that they want to do, I am open email, open DMs. Please get a hold of me. I would kill to be a part of a project like this, a song like this. This is just an absolute blast. I have really not much else to say about it because I can't offer too much with the music side. Like I had said, I'm still a little green there, but when it comes to pure vibes, absolutely knocked it out of the park. And this is definitely going on all of my playlists, my bad mood playlist to help me get better, and my good mood playlist to help me stay there. I am so in love with this track, and I am definitely going to be doing some sort of a cover variant of this on my own time at some point pretty soon. But with all that said, thank you all so very much for watching. This was a great reintroduction to the whole Reverse 1999 music scene. I know I don't get to their stuff too often, but I need to. I feel like I would have missed out on this train way longer if I had just, made the other decision to do the other song today. So it's just, I am so glad I made this decision. I'm so glad that it was recommended to me. So thank you all so very much for being here and at least making it worth that time. And of course, if you want to follow me and support me and all that, you know how to do all that. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!